It's been a great weekend for South Africa on the sporting front, with the Blitzboks, the Proteas and the South African Super Rugby sides flying the flag for the Republic this weekend. I'm joined in studio this morning to discuss these results further with Sport 24 editor Garen Lamley and chief writer Rob Howing. Gents, good morning. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Morning, Nick.
Garen, let's start with the most recent news. The Blitzboks winning their fourth title this season, 4 out of 5. I'm not sure if they've ever had a run like this. And again, beating the old foe Fiji in the cup final.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic news to wake up to. As you say, 4 out of 5. The series almost clinched already. It sounds crazy to say that after 5, I think, out of the 10 rounds. So we're at the halfway mark. But, the Blitzboks flying high. They seem to have Fiji's number now. They've beaten New Zealand a couple of times, England as well. So all the teams are sort of contending for the title. They seem to be no match for Neil Powell's Blitzboks. So, hats off to them. They now move on to Vancouver next weekend, so no real time to rest. But, there's nothing to suggest that they won't go ahead and win that one as well. So they're looking really, really strong. The USA, they put up a good fight this weekend, being at home, and all great crowd support, I thought, as well. But I think they finished third in the end. But not quite enough to stop the Blitzboks from winning. So they've got to open this massive gap ahead of atop the standings.
It's a 23-point lead now.
Yes, and I stand corrected, but I think you get 25 for winning a tournament. So it's almost a free tournament, or a tournament in hand, if you like, that they've got. So I expect them to go on from strength to strength from here and clinch the title before the final tournament even takes place.
And without the likes of Sinatla, a couple of the 15s guys, Neil Powell putting it down really to the conditioning of his players and just managing them in between tournaments.
Absolutely. As you say, Sinatla back with the Stormers in Super Rugby, Quacker Smith back with the Lions as well. But the team looks incredibly fit. I think a lot of fingers have been pointed at the Springbok 15-man team in the past, that they're perhaps not as fit, and certainly some of the South African Super Rugby teams. To take a leaf out of the book of Neil Powell and the Blitzboks. It's obviously a totally different type of rugby. There's no scrum, line out, rolling maul, ruck, that sort of thing. It's only 7 players, a squad of sort of 10, 12 at most, that you have to get ready for. And it's a lot of speed, rules in sevens. If you're quick, you can score those tries. There's no real contact taking place. And the matches are obviously only 7 minutes or 10 minutes, I think, for a final long. So it's a different type of fitness required to play sevens. It's always interesting to see those sevens players that then come back and play 15-man, how they actually adapt to that sort of different, sitting out on the wing for perhaps 30 to 40 minutes and not actually touching the ball. That would unheard of in sort of sevens format. So it does take a little bit of readjusting, but he's got something, he's got the recipe and it's working well. So hopefully he doesn't change it and goes from strength to strength.